Hey everyone, welcome back to Fandom Frontline, where I break down not just what a story is, but what it's saying. Today I'm diving into Kathryn Bigelow's return to the director's chair with A House of Dynamite, a tense, ticking clock thriller about the 18 minutes that could end the world. The film begins with a blip on a screen, a missile, inbound, 20 minutes from impact. From there, Bigelow and screenwriter Noah Oppenheim build a structure as precise as a nuclear launch sequence. We see the same 18-minute window play out three times, once from the radar station's perspective, once from Strategic Command's, and once from the President's. Each perspective adds new information, new context, and new dread. That the missile is coming never changes. What changes is how we respond to it. So I'm going to talk about the performances because this cast is stacked. Rebecca Ferguson plays Captain Olivia Walker, a commanding officer who suddenly finds herself with the power and paralysis of decision. She's calm on the surface, but Ferguson fills every glance with that creeping sense of, what if I'm wrong? Then there's Idris Elba playing the president. And no, he's not playing the macho commander-in-chief you see in most thrillers. Elba plays him as a man terrified of being remembered for the wrong decision. His silence is the performance. And in a smaller but vital role, Jared Harris as the Secretary of Defense gives the movie its moral gravity. Someone who's seen too many simulations and knows that this time, it might be real. These performances are understated, unshowy, and completely human. Nobody's yelling, nobody's saving the day. They're just trying to make the right call before the clock runs out. This is where Kathryn Bigelow reminds everyone why she's one of the best directors alive at capturing tension. Her visual style is cold and surgical. You feel the chill of fluorescent lighting, the hum of machines, and the pressure in the air. There's no sweeping score or heroic montage, just silence, beeps, and breathing. Bigelow builds suspense through procedure. Every phone call, every hesitation carries weight. It's less about what happens than about how it happens. This film could easily form the second half of a double feature. If Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer was the creation of the bomb, House of Dynamite is the moment it might destroy us all. What makes the film so haunting is the missile, it's what it says about us. Bigelow isn't making a disaster movie, she's making a human error movie. The repetition of the story isn't a gimmick, it's a metaphor. It shows how many different people with different values and fears can interpret the same event and still fail to agree on what's true. We live in a world wired for instant reaction. Politically, digitally, emotionally. House of Dynamite asks, what happens when reaction itself could be our downfall? And, like the Hurt Locker, it's less about explosions than about the psychology of those trying to prevent them. The House of Dynamite is not an easy watch. It's quiet, deliberate, and often terrifying precisely because it feels real. Kathryn Bigelow doesn't give us heroes, she gives us systems, and then she shows how those systems can fail. It's one of her most technically confident films since Zero Dark 30, and one of the most unnerving thrillers of the year. So, what would you do in those last 18 minutes? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching Fandom Frontline. Stay passionate and stay curious, because you never know how much time we have left.